Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jfgaming. This is 5 Facts, a show where I give you 5 facts on shows, movies, games, etc. Now, since one of the most anticipated movies of the month, no, not even of the year, is coming out Friday 18th, obviously we're going to make 5 facts about Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Road Trip. Right? Right? Oh, Star Wars The Force Awakens comes out that day too. Well, I guess I can do that, but I doubt anyone will like it. But okay. Alright then, let's grab our lightsabers and head to Cantina and get us some space babes. This is 5 facts about Star Wars. Number 5. Now, while Star Wars is one of the most famous films of all time in the modern era, many fans forgot that the franchise started off as a small independent project. The A-list casting search involved for The Force Awakens was a far cry from what George Lucas dealt with finding the cast in A New Hope in 1976. Actors such as Al Pacino, Sylvester Stallone, James Caan all read for the role of the smuggler Han Solo, but didn't get the part. Instead, Lucas hired Harrison Ford in what can only be described as an accident. Now, Ford, who worked with Lucas on American Graffiti, came in to help read with the actors for their parts as a favor to the creator/director. It just so happened that Ford was reading the line of Han Solo, and Lucas was convinced in those test runs that Ford was the man for a job. Now that's fate for you. Number 4. When Star Wars became a massive hit, stars Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher were quick to sign in for 2 sequels. Their colleague Harrison Ford did not. Believing that Han Solo's story had been told in full, the actor was unwilling to commit to future appearances following The Empire Strikes Back. This is one of the influencing factors in freezing Han in the carbonite, since no one knew if the actor would return in the franchise. Obviously, Ford was convinced to come back, and the series was all better for it. It's hard to imagine Return of the Jedi without Han's involvement, as the threequel allowed his character arc to conclude in heroic fashion. And Han still isn't done, since him and Chewie will be making their triumphant return in Star Wars Episode 7. Star Wars without Han seems like fish without water, so everyone's happy Ford eventually bought in. Number 3. Only George Lucas knew about the iconic line, "Luke, I am your father." During filming, the actors had a different script, and the line was, "Luke, you are your own father." That really confused and outraged the actors and the film crew, and Lucas had to concoct a lengthy lie about a time travel-based Return of the Jedi. Number 2. In a story development session for Return of the Jedi, George Lucas toyed with the idea that after Luke removes a dying Vader's helmet, he puts it on and proclaims, "Now I am Vader," and turns to the dark side. Thank God they decided on the ending they have now. Could you imagine if Luke turned into the next Vader? That would definitely make Episode 7 interesting. Number 1. Mace Windu is a fan favorite among Star Wars fans, thanks to a large fact that he is played by Samuel L. Jackson. But there was another actor who almost landed the role, and it would have brought the ultimate street cred to the Star Wars galaxy. Rapper Tupac was interested in playing the role of Mace Windu in 1999's The Phantom Menace, and even went as far as to audition for the role. Tupac bragged to the producing partners that he had 3 movies in the works in 1996, and one of them was for George Lucas. Production for The Phantom Menace started in June 1997, which was less than a year after Tupac was killed in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Even if he had lived, Tupac wouldn't have gotten the role, and he was passed over for Samuel L. Jackson. However, having Tupac in Phantom Menace would have instantly made the film 10 times better than it would have ended up being. Well, that was 5 facts about Star Wars. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to comment, like, subscribe. My name is Jfgaming. Take care, guys.